Hi there, this is Live Pepper, and this is part of my cooking series. I'm making a no-bake vegetable Cliff Bar. And the first thing I'm taking, of course, is you want to take some beans, smash them up, put them in here. I've taken some carrots, smashed them up. I'm adding them into my mixture. Remember where I do not use eggs in these? What I do is I use instead applesauce. So I guess you could be saying fruit also in there. It's no vegetable fruit. It's vegetable fruit Cliff Bar. Let's get that right. Vegetable fruit Cliff Bars. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and add this here. This is probably about 3 tablespoons in this little cup here. So that's about 3 tablespoons. The point is that you're wanting to get as much nutrition value, but you want your kids to eat it too. So here's where the cheating part comes in. We are going to add chocolate in this to give it a little bit of a chocolate flavor. So that way, the kids are not going to realize they are eating vegetables. So you can add what you want into it, however much you want to add into it. The chocolate will sit here and give it that little bit of sweetness. The carrots is a natural sweet thing. And then we're going to add, just going to add kale syrup this time. Is because my sugar, let's say the honey I have stored up is kind of gotten cold. And the purpose of this is just give it a little sweetness. I don't need much in this because this here is a fairly thin base already. As you can see here, it's fairly thin already. So I don't need it really real thick. So I want to go ahead and try to smash it up a little bit more in here because some of the carrots, it didn't smash it very well. Now, what we're going to put in here is instant potatoes. Now, you can go ahead and fix regular potatoes if you want to. Whoops, and smash it up if you want to. So what you got here, you've got the iron and benefits of the beans and protein. You've got the benefits of the nutritional value from the carrots. You've got the vitamin C and the beneficial nutrition from the applesauce in here. And then you've got also the starches and stuff you need to keep you going in a situation like this. Now, it's all basically, and then I put, like I say, a little bit of chocolate in there. And what I want to do is I want to add some of my raisins in here. And, really it's more to your personal taste. Depends on how much you want to make. Now, since I'm making it for me and I want to eat on it for a few days, I'll make it a fairly good size batch here. And I may end up needing to add just a little bit more syrup in it for it to stick together better. And that's okay too. So what you've got here is your no-bake vegetable fruit Cliff Bars. You can add more fruit in it if you want to. You can add more vegetables. You can change it around if you like sweet potatoes. That has a nice sweet taste to it. You can add that instead of the instant potatoes. You can change it around. If you like sweet peas, you could add sweet peas in here and smash them up. Now the thing is, all this is going to kind of soak up, and I think I am going to add just a little bit more syrup in it. And you can add molasses, you can add honey, you can add syrup, whatever it is you want to add into it. And if you want to, you can add just a little bit more chocolate in there if you want a little more chocolatier, so the kids really won't realize they are eating vegetables. So now I'm going to see just from this little bit here. So you can see here the texture right now. Here is the texture on it. It's pretty dang good. I can taste the beans. I can taste the carrots in here. I can actually taste the potatoes. Now, what I'm going to do, is add me some seasoning to it. And that's up to you. I want to add some garlic powder. You know, garlic is an antibiotic. I love garlic. And I like a little spicy to it. So I'm adding just a little bit of red pepper in here for me. And that's up to you. If you want to add some oregano or onion powder or whatever, that is your choice in this situation here. Because it's just going to give it that nice overall flavor here. And if you want to add, let's say, more chocolate in here, now, and I would say, like I say, with the nutritional value one, you can do that. I'm going to add just a little bit more chocolate to it for me. This is for my energy food for work. I'm making this for work to eat healthier. I'm trying to take better care of myself. A while back they had to call the ambulance because my blood pressure shot so high to the roof. And believe it or not, I think it was really more stemmed by the meds that I was having, the doctor had prescribed me. I think in some ways did me more harm than it did good. And because I really didn't take care of myself and take my herbs and medications like I should have took, is another thing that was my fault. Because I'm a strong believer in herbs. And I didn't take them like I should have. Now, the thing with this here is that this here is a little bit softer than the other Cliff Bars that you will make. But it will soak it up. And I can keep adding more oats on it. So, what I'm doing here is I'm going to roll them up like this while they're still real soft like this here. And if I decide I want to add more flour in here, I can. But the fun part about this here is that I can put them in my little container right here. Let's put them in my little lunch container. They're made up. They're rolled up. They're no bake. You know, the oats will soak it up. I want to tell you what. Oh, God. That is so good. I can taste the garlic powder, the red pepper, the beans, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of chocolate. You can taste all this. A little bit of fire in it. That is so good. Just stick it up in your freezer. Let it set in the freezer or the refrigerator, or you can put it right in your container for your lunch and get it all set up and ready for you to go right here. And so you can add a little more fruit in here if you want to. I added raisins. If you rather add some other kind of fruit in here, if you want to add a little flax seed in here, a little chia seed, be great. That's something I would like to get, is some chia seed when I can. That's high in protein. That's something to think about in a prepper situation when your power is out. Here. This is no cook. And I call them Cliff Bars because Cliff Bars basically means no cook bars. And I probably could, if I wanted to, I could add more oats in here to them if I wanted to. But like I said, the oats is here now. It's going to soak it up in there. If I wanted to, I could pour a little glaze like over top of them and make them a little sweeter. You know, there's nothing wrong with a little sweetness mixed in with a little spiciness. This here is just really delicious. I really do enjoy this. It's real quick, real simple. Like I say, you just take about a half a cup of smash up beans of your choice, about a half a cup of smash up carrots, a half a cup of, about a cup of instant potatoes, or give or take. And you can do less, depends on how much you want to make for yourself. And then you're going to add in your applesauce. I went ahead and added 3 tablespoons. You can add a little less if you want to. Since like I say, this is for me, for my lunch and everything I'm making up, so I'm going to take it to work with me. So that's why I made a little bit more. This is going to be my lunch for tomorrow. It's going to be my part of my breakfast, and it's going to be my lunch. So you're like, wow, that's a lot. I'm going to tell you what. Protein is something you need to have in your system, and the vitamins. You can add more chocolate in it. Like I said, if you want to make it a little sweeter, you can add a lot more chocolate in it. You can add sugar in it if you want to. If your kids are not wanting to eat it or whatever, you don't have to put the other spices. You can tweak this to your taste, but it is a vegetable and fruit Cliff Bars. But I'm choosing to round them up instead of flatten them out and cutting them later, because this is going to be easier for me to do and put in the refrigerator. So this here is, look how quick and easy that was. Now I've sat here and I made all this in about 11 minutes. That was so easy, so quick. Didn't take no time at all. You can save the rest of your carrots for later, for another meal or a separate meal. You can save, or just eat them by themselves, however you want to do. And then you can turn around and get ready. This way here, this is just no cooking. Real quick, your power's out, you're hungry, you want to fix something that everybody's going to eat. This is good. You just set it aside, let it kind of firm up a little bit, let it oat soak. So this is live prepper here with no bake Cliff Bars, vegetable and fruit, vegan Cliff Bars. Be safe, be happy. Bless you all.